Hi everyone. So since I have been back from holiday, I have been catching up on all the latest kind of YouTube videos, and I spotted Estee from Essie Button doing the 50 facts about me tag, like 50 random facts. So I thought that I would jump on that bandwagon. I don't really share too much about myself personally on here, so I thought it might be nice for you guys to know a little bit more about me. It's nothing kind of like too personal, just kind of like random funny facts, so I will get cracking. And if you, I'm guessing that everybody will have, but if you haven't watched Estee's channel, you need to. She is absolutely hilarious. She is so funny, one of my favourite YouTubers, so I will link her down below, so you can go and check her out if you haven't already. So I'll get started. Number one, I absolutely hate cheese on any level. I'm fully aware that cheeses are like vary and they are all different, but I can't eat any cheese. It just makes me feel sick. I have to order pizza without cheese on it. If it comes with cheese on it, I have to pick it off. I can't like stand like Baby Bells, like things like that, like cheese strings, cheese on toast, like ooh, anything like that. It really makes me feel sick. This is a really random one actually. I don't know if anybody else gets this or if I'm just a complete weirdo, but when I'm in bed at night and I am using my phone, I get pins and needles in my hands. So I'm guessing that's just really bad circulation, but I thought that was a bit weird. I am really messy. I can't keep my room tidy. I wash up and stuff and like I am tidy in that way, but in terms of like my room, like my dressing table is always messy. I hate making my bed. When I get home at night, I throw my clothes on the floor and then pick them up the next morning. I can't be bothered to put them away then. Don't know what the difference is, but in my head I just don't like doing it. Yes, I'm messy. I have 10 ear piercings. You guys actually have made quite a lot of comments asking to see my piercings, so I will show you now. On this side I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on this side I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's quite excessive, isn't it? I don't have any piercings anywhere else on my body, but I love having my ears pierced and I kind of want more, which is a bit weird. I don't really know where else I would get them pierced on my ears, but I still haven't quite got my fix. I would never have my face pierced or my body pierced on anywhere else, so my ears are kind of like my way of, I don't know. I just like having my ears pierced. I am petrified of anything that flies. I literally hate birds. Pigeons are the worst. I hate moths, any like daddy long legs, like anything that flies and can fly at my face, I am petrified of. I can't stand it. I used to hate being pale. My family are naturally kind of like pale. In the sun I can go quite brown, and I used to absolutely love that. I used to love like soaking up the rays. Like I used to have sunbeds. I have never fake tanned, but I used to absolutely love the sun. I was a bit of a sun worshipper, but recently I've embraced being pale, and now I've come back from holiday and I'm sort of brown. I don't really like it. I want to be pale again. I have been with my boyfriend Daniel for 5 years, 5 years on January the 1st. It has gone so quickly, but also feels like the longest time ever. I don't really feel old enough to have been with somebody for 5 years, but I am old enough. This year we are going to be buying our first house together, which is really exciting. Don't know where, don't know when quite yet, but definitely 2013. This is kind of like pet peeves. I actually hate hearing people eat with their mouth open. Like, cannot tolerate it. It drives me insane, literally. And also people kind of like clicking their fingers, like, or their neck or their back, like their feet, like anything like that, like, or really makes me cringe. And also I can't do it. I can't click my fingers or any other part of my body. I don't understand oh, it's just gross. I have quite a short temper, which isn't a great trait. I wish I wasn't short-tempered. I'm trying to be better, but yeah, my temper is quite short. And I am quite pessimistic. If you read my blog, you will see that I've written a post like for 2013, instead of doing kind of like New Year's resolutions, I am just going to focus on being more positive. I always kind of look for the negative in a situation before I look for the positive, and I rarely say kind of like yes to things. I want to say yes more, I want to be more positive. So yeah, I'm quite a pessimistic person. I have vinegar on pretty much every meal, on my beans on toast, lasagna, spaghetti bolognese, yeah, you name it, I probably have vinegar on it. I love to eat, like my favourite kind of like guilty snack is having salt and vinegar McCoys with melted chocolate on the top. Oh, heaven, heaven in a bowl, it's amazing. I have a little brother and a little sister. I am the oldest out of the three of us. My little brother Harry is 16 and my little sister Lily is 14. I can sleep or nap at any point in the day or night. Like if at work they said, oh, every day you can have an hour to have a nap, I would be down with that. Like literally on the weekends, me and my boyfriend nap in the day. Like I absolutely love sleeping. I don't particularly enjoy clubbing. When I was kind of like 17, 18, I went through the whole thing of like going out, getting drunk, girls' holidays abroad, like all of that kind of thing, and I loved it. And now I just don't. Like once in a while going out for a friend's birthday or something special, like I don't mind, but yeah, being out clubbing, drinking loads doesn't really interest me. I detest the process of washing and drying my hair. Like I have so much hair, it's so thick, so washing it is a bit of a chore. Then getting it out of the shower and having to dry it, I molt everywhere. So yeah, I absolutely hate washing and drying my hair. It's the bane of my life. I really love sad songs. That sounds a bit weird, but literally I love the lyrics in songs, and I don't know, it doesn't make me sad listening to sad songs, but I enjoy the lyrics in sad songs. I'm a bit anal in terms of at work what mug I will drink my tea out of, or my drink out of, or whatever. I have a Moomin mug because I love the Moomins, and I also have a Fox mug at work, and I don't really like drinking out of any other mug. Going back to kind of like the clubbing thing, I don't really like alcohol, like the taste of it. It makes me sick, like if I drink too much, or if I do shots or anything like that, I will just throw up. And B, I don't really like the taste of many alcoholic drinks. I like mojitos, and I like kind of like dark rum, but in terms of like if I was to drink too much of it, it would just make me sick, and I can't really drink any other alcohol apart from those things. This is a bit of a weird one, and not sure whether I should be sharing this with you guys or not, but we're all friends here, you know, guys. I like to wear Daniel's old boxer shorts. So if he has boxers that don't fit him anymore, or that he doesn't really like, I will wear them. It's weird. I like to wear them to bed. Like I don't wear them every single day, but I like wearing them. They're comfy, and if you haven't tried it, then you should. I prefer wearing big chunky boots to heels, like boots or flat shoes, kind of like brogues, any kind of like flat shoe really over heels for me. I love to read. I don't read as much as I'd like to, just because I don't really have the time, but not talking about kind of like blogs. Obviously I love reading blogs, but in terms of like reading an actual book, I love sitting down and reading. I used to study musical theatre, and that was going to be kind of like my career choice. I studied it in college for 2 years, and then I kind of decided that the lifestyle wasn't really for me. I wasn't really cutthroat enough for it. I was a bit of a wimp, and I didn't really have enough kind of like faith in myself to do it. I used to have a bowl cut. Yeah, guys, a bowl cut. I was that cool. When I was about 8, I think it was, I decided that looking like a boy was what I wanted to do, and my mum was cool with that. So thanks for letting me do that to myself, Mum. My signature perfume, which I wear all the time, is Chance by Chanel. I cry all the time. I'm constantly spilling my emotional beans everywhere. I just love, well, I don't love crying, that's a stupid thing to say. I don't love crying, but it doesn't take much to make me cry. I'll cry at an episode of Home and Away, I'll cry at a film, I will cry if I have an argument with somebody, I'll cry if somebody shouts at me, I'll just cry. I cry all the time. This kind of springs back to the phone thing. I always have cold hands and cold feet, especially feet. My feet are always freezing, so bad circulation. I really love driving. I passed my test when I was 19 or 20. I didn't start driving straight away when I was 17, and I really want a Beetle more than anything in life. I can't sleep with the curtains open. It's a weird thing for me. It makes me scared, and I don't like the light coming in the morning, so I like to be in the dark. I used to have blonde hair with red stripes in it, so I've made some bold hair choices when I was younger. I have never had fake nails. It's never been something that I like them on other people sometimes, but just for me, it's not something I really like. I sew. I like sewing. I make little bits and bobs with my nan. I love spending time with her, and we sew together a lot, so I sew. I have to check under my bed every single night before I go to sleep. I don't know, I've got this thing where if it's a bit kind of like OCD. I'm not OCD in life, but just about my bed. If I don't check under my bed, I think that there's going to be something there. My favourite films are The Life of David Gale and The Nightmare Before Christmas. I am 23 years old. I am 24 on July the 3rd. I've done my makeup the same way since I was 17. Cat eyes and kind of like minimal kind of face is just what I've always done. I didn't go to university. As I said, I studied musical theatre up until I was 18, and then I just didn't know what I wanted to do, and I thought there's no point me going to university and not knowing what I want from it and getting into loads of debt. It just didn't really interest me, and because I don't really like clubbing and going out and getting drunk all the time, it wasn't really for me. I love, and that springs from this, I love being at home. I would much rather be at home reading a book or watching a film and just chilling out and having dinner than going out and getting drunk. I always seem to be poorly. I usually have a cold, or it's just, I think I've just got a bad immune system. I have vitamins every day, I drink orange juice, I try and be healthy, but I always have something wrong with me. I am a massive hoarder. I still have clothes from when I was 14. Like, I literally can't get rid of things, and I don't know, I have this weird obsession that perhaps when I keep my clothes that I will wear them again, even though I won't, so I really need to sort that out. That is a bad trait to have. I only wash my hair once or twice a week. I just find that it doesn't really need washing more than that, and if I do wash it more than that, it's just really unmanageable. Like today, you'll notice that I keep like touching my hair because I've just washed it this morning. It literally just falls everywhere and it's really annoying, so I find it's got kind of like more hold when I don't wash it too much. When I am nervous, I kind of like overcompensate in my personality, so I hate this about myself, but if I'm in a situation where I feel kind of like uncomfortable, I'll just be loud and annoying, and I hate that about me, but I can't help it. Just when I'm nervous, instead of coming into myself, I like make myself more there. I don't know. I am 5'6". I want to, or would, sorry Daniel, marry Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He is actual perfection. I just love him. He's amazing. My middle name is Beth. and I don't have any tattoos, as I said. Like, my ear piercings are kind of like me venting any kind of like body expression. I hate needles, so I couldn't ever have a tattoo. I have a great short-term memory. I struggle to remember things that like happened when I was younger, like really like baby younger. But in terms of like short-term memory, important things or really insignificant things, I literally remember everything. I have a really good short-term memory. And lastly, I can't drink a cup of tea unless I have a cake. That sounds really weird, but I don't particularly like drinking tea, but I do like the taste of it when I have a cake. So I will usually have just 1 cup of tea a day, and with that cup of tea I will have a cake. So that is my 50 random facts, guys. I hope you enjoyed it or found it amusing, or it was good to kind of like know a little bit more about me that you didn't maybe know before. I will have a little bit of a think about who I want to tag for this video and link them below. Anybody else obviously who wants to take part, you definitely should. It's a fun little tag to do and I've quite enjoyed filming it. So I will speak to you all soon, guys. Bye.